I don't know why I sounded like that. Hello! Hi Ollie, hi Snare. How's it going? Ugh. That's how I feel today. I normally do like a good morning. Good morning. I normally do like a little like just chatting bit beforehand, but let's be real. The whole stream's going to be mainly just chatting because we're shiny hunting. So I was like, I might as well just get into it and we can as we go along. I got here last night. I was like doing it in between Overwatch games. Yeah, afternoon for me. How's work so far today? Is it, wait, I can work this out. Wait, how long have you been there so far? Like an hour or so? I forgot to do that. Okay, you should be able to hear a game now. I'm hoping it's just one game. Um, anyway, I don't know. There we go. Can't believe Bobby's so expensive. Sexism. Yeah. I did increase it that much. It's only 250 now, and I have a feeling it might not even work. Wait, let me test. Also, 32 minutes. No. Right, okay. I will do a Bobby, and you guys let me know if you can hear it. B. This is playing two games at the same time is so difficult. Like I can't hear. At work lurking. Hi, welcome. How's work? Why is everyone working today? That is I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, let me see. This is again, good thing about shiny hunting is I can kind of do other stuff at the same time. I also need an extra hand. Bum, bum, bum. So I changed everything. I changed all my normal alerts. I don't know if you're playing two games at once. Two controllers. uh, Not very well. It's a little bit delayed because it's easy. So to reset, you have to hit all four of these buttons at once. And it's easy on this controller. On this one, not so much. But it's very quick, like very quick reset. Yeah. Anyway, I normally say happy Sunday, happy Monday. Everyone's favorite day of the week. What's everyone got planned? Well, apart people who are working, sorry to hear that. Anyone who's not working, what are you up to? You about my cube? Bum, bum. Right. I can't. Oh yeah, how was the like little festival thing? You have your Switch to pass the time. You don't want to pack up your PS5. That is honestly understandable. It's a little bit bulky. You could play Overwatch on the Switch. I'm kidding. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, how was what other food did you get? Those like candy apples looked so good. I would have struggled to own and get one. Was fun. Pendulum were great. I drank too much alcohols. So everyone was festivaling yesterday in some sense. It's so weird. Like, why can I hear the alert but no one else can? That's so strange. Right, channel points. Oh, it's just so difficult. What's the hit rates for getting a shiny boy? It's 8,000 and something. We're gonna be here a while. Also, friendly reminder, if you subscribe or gift a sub, you'll get a little leaf green inspired Pokeball badge. If you watch for 2 hours, you will get a fire red inspired Pokeball badge, which is kind of cool if you ask me. Oh no, one game's before the other one. Okay, I need to catch up on this one. Yeah, but I'll definitely be down to play some Overwatch later, Ollie. I played for like, I don't know how many hours yesterday, maybe like 10. It was fun. Right, okay, that bit's done. Global alert settings. Save. I'm hoping I use all my shiny luck today and get something good. Chuck me a message. I'll need a nap at some point. Oh, little baby boy. Hey. I wish we had air conditioning. Literally, I am dying. I've got my fan on the other side of the room, and yesterday after streaming, I was like, I'm gonna open the windows for a bit. There's just no wind, so you just get nothing. It's, yeah, horrible and hot. And it's only May. We're gonna die. We're gonna die this summer. R.I.P. us. Right, okay. Why have I got 2 sound alert? Right, let's remove you. Yeah. Okay. Right, I'm gonna do another Bobby test. Oh, that's not the right button. That's the right button. Now, it was a bit delayed. Could you all hear that? I hate bugs, but also hate being hot. Like, it's tough to pick open windows and bugs or heat and her. But the thing is, though, I don't think opening a window even really helps. I heard it. Okay, cool. We're so back. I'm glad I fixed. Bam, ba, da, bam. Very quiet, Bobby. But Bobby's still Bobbying. You didn't hear anything. Alright, I'm gonna snooze the ads whilst we fix this. It wouldn't be an owl stream if something didn't go wrong. Why can one person hear Barbie and someone else can't? Fine, we'll do a Juno. What about that? That hurt my ear holes. I've got some ideas for some other ones as well. I also want to do Stay Away from the Summoner. But I might add that for when I do the Final Fantasy X stream, because anyone who hasn't played it won't understand that line. But it's quite early on in the game, so after a short while you will. You heard that? Okay, cool. Hopefully it's fine then. I always put the what shiny Pokemon we're hunting up on screen, because I'll be like, I'll convince myself that we've like missed the shiny. So I put it up on screen, so I'm like, no, the shiny looks like this. The good thing with Lugia is it's quite obvious that it's a shiny. It's not like Arceus where it's not like a huge difference. Piplup's gonna be a bit challenging. I wish you could turn off this like previously on your quest thing. I think it's a really cute little mechanic, but it's when you're trying to get through things quickly. Juno! I was truly, that was my Juno gameplay yesterday. Here, there, and everywhere. I tried to play Anna for a bit. Honor. Barbie. I tried to play Anna for a bit. I played a bit of Kiri. That was quite fun. Oh, also once again, I've added a new channel point reward. For 50,000, I will do a presentation of my choosing. And I've also lowered the price of the Overwatch one from 1 million to 100k. So it's still a lot of points, but it's definitely more like achievable. Maybe achievable in a year or something. So yeah. From the conversation we were having yesterday, and I realized it would take someone like 5 years if they were a tier 1 sub to get to it, and that's a bit ridiculous. Who knows what's happening in 5 years? I might be like, I'm so over Overwatch and never want to play this game ever again. I got coffee in a can. 100k only. You're nearly there. You're basically there already. You're what, like 15% of the way there? That's not bad. But also, it's dependent on how often I stream as well, isn't it? If I'm only streaming once a week, then that's gonna take forever. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, wrong button. Right, I was thinking about maybe do like some predictions today, like we think I'll get it before 100 and stuff like that, even though I feel like everyone's gonna vote no because everyone knows my shiny luck. That could be fun. Ooh, prediction. Okay, I'm gonna do a prediction. We can gamble. I'll do it for a minute. Oh, that should work. You might not want to gamble your points away. Also, if anyone votes yes, that's actually insanity. Hi, welcome in, Prime. This is where the fun begins, which is the best of the hunt. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're only just starting, and I'm struggling to press 8 buttons at the same time. But thank you. I have horrific shiny luck, so this is we're gonna be here for a while. Obviously, I'm not gonna get it today, most likely. Oh, I keep on snoozing ads, but I need to run them because pre-rolls are currently on, and we don't like pre-rolls here. We don't like pre-rolls in this space. So I don't want it so that like when new people come in, they're just hit with ads. Like that's not fun for anyone. It would take maybe 4 to 6 months if a non-sub viewer watched daily. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, maybe I'll change it. So the presentation is 25k and then the Overwatch is 50k. Because it's like, it's still a lot of points, but it's just a lot more achievable. Nah. Also, I was thinking we could let him work for it. Yeah, gotta show your dedication if you want to see me play Overwatch. Plus, I think as well, I want it to be rather high so I can keep practicing. I want them to see like the best goddamn Juno gameplay they've ever seen in their whole lives. What are you gonna be playing on your Switch whilst at work? You still pocoping? Pocoping. Coping with life by playing Pocopia. That's what that phrase means, if anyone was curious. 2026 word of the year. I need more hands. That's what I've decided. I wonder if there's a way that you can like control two switches with one controller. Someone's probably made some sort of thing somewhere. Ah! That you can do that. Maybe I'll have a look later. So everyone can see your pro level skills, not exaggerating, no rush. Dude, no. So I played like a lot with Kev yesterday, and obviously he's so good. And then we played with some of his friends, and I was just like, I feel so bad, because I'm like level like 50, almost 60 on Juno. So I should be like good. And I was just whiffing some shots and not showing my best Juno self, you know. If I could sum it up with a picture, you know what I'm gonna do. This was pretty much me all day yesterday. Have you seen like Juno's ragdoll when she gets hit? I think that's why I love that most. I'm ass at the game when it comes to playing a Kev. He's so good, and he'll be like, "Oh, I'm really bad with Onron. I don't really know her, like how to play her." And then he plays a couple games, and he's like the best Onron player I've ever seen. And I'm like, okay, buddy. I've got an itch right underneath like my hat and my headphones. That's really fun. I love how quick this is. Like, this is... It's... I have no words. I'm out of words. With Arceus, the reset is so slow because you have the whole, like, animation of, like, oh, Arceus appears, and then he does his whole, like, Dodokyun thing, and it just takes a long time. Whereas this is so speedy. Dude will go 13-2 if it can count and be like, oh, that wasn't my first game. Literally. He's fun to play with though, for sure. There were a couple games we played where someone else took Juno, and I'm trying to be a better human and not just type in the chat being like, please let me play Juno, please. So that's why I played a couple other people, but I'm so bad with anyone else. Like Honor, I cannot hit a single sleep dart. And then I'm like, I need like 5 to 10 business days to recover after missing that sleep dart. Oh, this is so hard to press all 4 buttons at once. You're gonna hear me say that a million more times today. I realize, okay, maybe I won't run predictions because no one's gonna vote for yes. Well, maybe do that later, like later on when we get past maybe like 1,000 or something. So ads are starting in like 30 seconds because I need to get my pre-rolls off. Who's your favorite character to play at the moment? Is it still Dommy Mummy? I can't even remember her name. Domina? Yeah. She's so cool. She's so pretty. Oh, I just did it twice on that one. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. I'm that way with Sierra. I see everyone else jumping around and using her tracker, no problem. Yeah. Like, I played a couple games of Sierra with, like, my friends, and I did, like, okay. And then again, I'll see, like, someone else play her, and I'm just like, okay, I'm humbled. Like, when I played on PS5, I used to play ranked, and I was like, my highest rank was like gold 1, which I know isn't the best, but I was really proud of it. But since moving to PC, I don't feel comfortable doing ranked yet, but I really want to because ranked games are just fun. Oh yes, Dommy Mummy is best. Zen has been pretty cool, but I'm horrible at support. I think that's the thing, every character's so different. I'm horrible at Zen. Because he does that, like, cool charged attack. And I just, again, with it, miss everything. Bum, ba, da, bum, ba, da, bum, bum, bum. Also, I could put on some music instead of just having to listen to this over and over again. Need to do my placement in ranked. I don't know, has it reset since last season? Because if no, then I need to do my placements for tank and DPS. If it has, then I need to do it for everything. Yeah, who knows? No. But my friends don't like playing ranked, which is fair. And so it's something I'd probably need to do by myself. But people are so mean. People can be so mean. So normally if I play ranked or if I play ranked stadium, I will turn off the chat because I can't deal with it. I can't deal with people being mean. The only like reason I don't necessarily want to put on music is because otherwise I will just sit here and sing all day. But it might be a bit more fun. I want to do a thing where like subs could like add to the playlist and stuff. I think that'd be fun. But again, things I need to set up. I did. So it seems after every stream I have like a to-do list of things to do, unsurprisingly. And I did everything I needed to do yesterday, which was add a certain term to the banned terms list, which I'm not going to say, and then just change the channel point rewards. I guess I don't need to find a way to turn off the previously on thing because I can just press B and it's done. Already at 40, woohoo! £500 instead of talking you have to sing what you want to say for an hour. I would fail that so quickly though. That sounds like scary. Is there like a punishment if I fail? Also, an hour's a long time. That'd be like the entire stream. Why can I do it so well? Part of me really wants to go buy a pro controller for my Switch 1. I'm like, that's such a dumb use of money because I would only use it for like double shiny hunting. Also, the Switch 2 is slightly ahead. I should reset first on the Switch 1. Then Switch 2 will catch up. I mean, it's pretty in sync. It's not too bad. Also, I don't know why I'm scared of listening to music on stream. It's just, music's very, like, personable, and I feel like it shows a lot about someone. I mean, most of what I listen to is just emo shit. Emo shit. So I'm not enjoying wearing a hat today, but I've committed, and now I can't take off the hat because my hair will be horrific. So, I don't have a favorite artist because it just changes all the time, but I do have a favorite I have a favorite album, which is by this artist called Bill Murray. So you would think, oh, well, that's my favorite album and he's my favorite artist. He's not. I just really like this album called Goblin Hours. It's just awesome. Recently I've been listening to a lot of Dance Gamma Dance, Enter Shikari, Poppy as always. So top three, probably those three right now. Poppy, Enter Shikari, Dance Come and Dance. I do this thing where when I go for a walk, I'll pick like an artist of the day and be like, I'm only going to listen to their stuff. And then when I'm like at home listening to music, I just have it on like random. I just shuffle my liked songs. So I might do, when we get to 100, I'm going to do a little like discussion of the shiny bingo board once again, because I've got 2 out of the 16, and for every one that I don't get, I'm gonna gift 5 subs. We are almost halfway through the year and I'm not halfway through that board, so it's a bit scary. Okay, I know 1 out of 3, but I don't really listen to dance. If I had to say that, yeah, that's it. Poppy is very weird. She started off on YouTube just making very strange videos, and then she moved into the music world where at first she did pop, and then it's slowly turned into like pop metal, and now she pretty much does metal, and I love her so much. She's so weird, she's great. And Shikari is an English band who for most of my life I couldn't stand because their lead singer is Rue Reynolds, and I just did not like his voice. And then he did a song with another band that turned out to be one of my favorite songs of all time. And Ollie, who was here earlier, I said to him, because Enter Shikari is his favorite band, I went to him, I was like, okay, I'm ready to get into Enter Shikari, send me some stuff. And he sent me so much stuff, and now I love them. Actually gonna go see them live later this year, which is super exciting. I think it's always nice to go see one of your friends' like favorite bands with them, even though he won't come see Poppy with me, so rude, to be honest. Bum, 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 bum. What about you? What do you, or who do you listen to? Or what do you listen to as well? What kind of genres? I I can recommend you some songs. I have just, whenever I want to recommend an artist to someone, I just take all my liked songs from them and dump them into a playlist. But sometimes it's like 50 songs long and it's probably a bit overwhelming. I'm open to anything really but country. That's fair. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of country either. A little while ago, I would have said anything but country, and maybe like I, recently I really enjoy listening to like classical music as well. Maybe not classical in the sense of like classical, but like that sort of genre. I listen to a lot of video game music, which is very like orchestral, which is awesome. And then I don't know if you know of Iron Mouse. I listen to a lot of her songs, and she released an opera song last year, which is absolutely amazing. My top 3 genres: pop, punk, reggae, and folk. Ooh, what kind of folk music? It's weird for this. You almost have to remember the button combinations. You B here. You forward here. You... It's almost like a pattern. You A, B, Y, X here. And then you start. Start again. Oh, look at that. I've got it down. I've got it down for this one time. Oh, I pressed B on one of them. No! I take that back. I like putting on classical music scores from time to time. Music scores, video game scores. Yeah, exactly. I've got a playlist on Spotify, which is just... It's called... Let me find it. Final Fantasy / video game music / anime music. It's just kind of like a dumping ground for anything. Well, that sort of stuff. No Khan. Oh, that's the guy that I see you post about sometimes. I have not listened, but I will. I will listen. Oh, anyway, the thing I really want to know about is what other good foods did you get yesterday? I love food. I need to go food shopping. I've got a veggie pizza to have this evening, and then after that I'm out. I'm out of snacks, which is really sad. The only things I have to snack on are either ice cream, which is fine, or cheese. Again, fine. Just not really what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna have to go take this hat off in a minute. Which means I'm gonna have to go brush my hair because that hat hairness is not what you want in your life. I feel like I keep on forgetting to add to the counter, but what are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna get to 50, then I'm gonna go take my hat off because, yeah, it's just not it today. Bum, 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 bum. I think Spotify Wrapped said listen to 400 something different short. Damn, that's impressive. I love Spotify Wrapped. So much so that I ended up paying for this app, which is like, it's called Stats FM. And it will literally give you like Spotify stats like every day. And it's like, you know, broken down by day or week or month. And honestly, best £5 I've ever spent. So it was like £5 for like a lifetime thing of it. Food wise for yesterday, I didn't get any other food because the vendors were a little priced. Yeah, I think that's the problem with places like that. It's a shame because it always looks so good, but it's one of those situations where they can pretty much get away with it because people want to get food, especially if there's lots of food about and you're in that sort of environment. That is a massive shame though. It's like when I used to go to like music festivals and stuff, I would hate buying food there because it, again, yeah, stupidly overpriced. £18 for a donut, £50 for a I say pound, dollars for a cheeseburger. That's insane. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I didn't go for my daily walk this morning because I woke up too late and it was already way too hot. Water was $4. That's actually, nah. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I say yeah, I mean no. No. $4 is ridiculous. At that point, it's just like you're just a money grabbing poo poo, you know? Right, anyway, I am gonna go and take my hat off. I'm not even gonna do my bureau back screen. I'll be back in a second. I just need to take my hat off, which means I need to brush my hair. Burp. That's so much better. I've just got, like, my head's itchy right here. You didn't need to know that. Woo, we're already at 50. I really want to get a soft reset one off the board. I feel like that would be a huge win. I think next year, if I do this shiny bingo board again, I'm gonna have one soft reset. I think 3 is ridiculous. Bum, 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 bum. I'm so tired today. I went to bed at like 1 and then woke up this morning at like 11 and was like, whoopsie daisy, I was not meant to sleep in this much. But I didn't sleep for that long. I wake up constantly throughout the night. Let's see what my Fitbit says in terms of how much sleep I actually got. Okay. I would really like to get a shiny on stream at some point. That would be great. Okay, I got apparently 10 hours of sleep. Hi, Humble. Would you rather be called Dawn? Dawn? Or Humble? But hi, welcome in. I am so focused with shiny hunting. I wasn't looking at how much sleep I got last night. Apparently I got almost 10 hours, which is insane. I should not be sleepy. Welcome in. We are shiny hunting Lugia in fire red and leaf green, and I'm trying to use 2 controllers at once, which is fun times. Oh, I actually pressed 8 buttons at once. Go me. Either I'm not fussed. Okay, cool. I'll probably call you Humble. Welcome in. Happy Monday. How's your day going? By the time I've gotten Lugia, I'm going to be an absolute pro at pressing buttons. Hell yeah. That's the goal. We've just been talking about food and music this morning. What's your favourite food? I feel like I need to expand my food eating palette. I want to buy some stuff to like make some good salads over the summer because it's just when it's so hot, the last thing I want is hot food. Doing well. Glad to hear it. But then again, I'm really funny about like food textures, which makes a lot of things like difficult in terms of eating. Like I hate broccoli and cauliflower just because of the like texture of it. Too hot to do anything, so I'm just chilling. Literally, it's horrible. So I streamed a bit yesterday, and when I was done with stream, I went to go like turn off both my switches, and my Switch 2 had just frozen because it had overheated. And I was like, okay, this is going to be a problem going forward. Hopefully it'll be fine today. I should probably check it every little while. Not that I can really do anything about it, so... Oh well. The one negative about this being such a fast reset is like I barely have time to grab a drink, have a sip of coffee. But that is honestly not something to complain about. I love a fast reset. It's so much better than Arceus. I need to go back to Arceus. It's such a pain. So I'm assuming you're a Pokemon fan. What's your favorite Pokemon? Pokemon. Wait, Snare, I don't think I know what your favourite Pokemon is. Surely we must have spoken about this previously. I could just put on some like Pokemon music. That might be fun. Yippee! We got to 60. Really like Don fan. Oh, okay. I'm here for that. He's just a cool guy. Yeah, I agree with that. I used to all be about like, you know, like the really typical like cutesy Pokemon. I used to always be like, I only really like the cutesy Pokemon. And then Duraludon came along, and Duraludon has like changed my perspective on Pokemon. And I just really appreciate that. Oh, that's what like Fanphy evolves into. Duraludon. Duraludon. He's just a bit of a tanky Pokemon. Wait, let me bring it up. Duraludon. He's the one from like, actually I don't even know what game he was introduced, but you know in Sword and Shield he Gigantamaxed into like a skyscraper. The Pokemans. I'm a Gemon kid at heart. Charmander's evolutions are my favourite. Honestly fair. The Pokemon. Hi, groovy dude. How's it going? Yeah, so one of my friends doesn't really know Pokemon, and whenever we talk about Pokemon, we call it Pokemans, and it makes me laugh a lot. Right, let me see if I can do this. Browser source. Anyway, I feel like I keep on forgetting to press the button. Oh well, who cares? Ooh, that one. Yeah, that one. He's just a tank of a Pokemon, and I love him. I love him so much. I have got, oh my god, I was trying to find a picture. I've literally got a little, this one. This little guy. I want a life-size Duraludon plush, please, Pokemon Center. He sits on my desk. He's such a beast. He's such a tank. He's just a dude. I feel like I've not been pressing the button at all. I know I just did it then. Alice, all you have to do is press buttons, and that includes a counter. It's too much for my little brain. Dude, there's too many Pokemon. I'm gonna say it. There's too many Pokemon. Yeah, some Pokemon, especially. So I've never played Sun and Moon. So some of the like legendaries from that, people be like, "Oh, I'm hunting this." I'm like, "Who?" And they'll show it to me, and I'm like, "That's not Pokemon. You're lying to me." I do have Ultra Moon to play at some point, but just about getting around to it. I mean, I had some huge life-changing news earlier this year. So my favorite Pokemon used to be Psyduck, and it's now Piplup. And now I've got all Piplup themed emotes for my Twitch. He's just so cute, and I love his final evolution. Whereas Golduck is such a meh Pokemon, whereas Empoleon, I'm definitely not saying that right, is again such a tanky, great Pokemon. Base Piplup and Joya. Yeah. Piplup and Joya over here. He's so cute. He's got so much personality. People told me that because I like Piplup, I should watch the Diamond and Pearl Pokemon series. And I tried so hard to watch that, and it just was infuriating me. I hate that there's like no plot, and every episode is almost like a filler episode. And I'm sorry to say that, but not a fan of the actual Pokemon TV show. Outside of that, Grookey, Piplup, Pancham, and Leafeon are also up there. Oh yeah, for sure. You seem to be swaying towards the grassy types. I am definitely a grass and water type enjoyer. I really struggle to, I don't know. Fire Pokemon just aren't my vibe. Like I think there's some really cool fire Pokemon, but it just doesn't. I I hardly ever will choose a fire starter. Unless I'm trying to get through a certain gen really quickly, normally to shiny hunt. Then that's the only reason I'd pick a fire. Because sometimes typings are really useful for that gen. Obviously in Gen 1, well this is technically Gen 3, isn't it? In Kanto, fire's a bit meh as a typing. So for my Fire Red playthrough, I chose Bulbasaur, and then for my Leaf Green playthrough, I chose Squirtle. Squirtle. Ground types are my favourite. Yeah, fair. I have to admit, there's not a lot of ground types I could name, which is a bit... Well, to be fair, recently I couldn't even remember... Yesterday I couldn't even remember... I'm going to do it again. I couldn't remember Venusaur. I couldn't remember the Pokemon Venusaur for a good, like, 10 minutes, which is a little bit embarrassing. My brain's just filled with too many Pokemon. There's too much going on up here, and also too little at exactly the same time. What other ground types are there? I can't think off the top of my head. I think I also sometimes get, like, certain ground type and rock type Pokemon confused. Fire, grass, and dragon are my favourite types. Yeah, that's cool. I think mine are water, grass, and fairy. I really like fairy typing, mainly because of Galarian Ponyta. What a Pokemon. Like, I'm not like a horsey pony girl, but for some reason, they're basically being My Little Pony in Pokemon makes me so happy. It's just so funny. Go Apple. No, don't go Apple. Go reset. Bum, bum, bum. I just reset. I wasn't meaning to reset. God damn it. There we go. Flygon. Oh, Flygon, obviously. Flygon is such a cool Pokemon. Dragon Ground is also Hippowdon. Yeah, Hippowdon's cool as well. So I seem to be doing this every stream. I'm gonna get out my post-it note and I'm gonna write down my list of things to do. Flygon is such a cool Pokemon. Like there's too many Pokemon that I just forget about them too often. Anyway, my list of things for me is there a way? To control 2 switches with 1 controller. There's got to be. People are smart. People know how to do cool things. Oh yeah, what's people's like favorite legendaries? Oh. I keep on accidentally hitting like the R button because this controller's rubbish. I really like Articuno, and I used to really like Suicune, but then Suicune was horrible to me. I still haven't showed my shiny Suicune on stream. I really need to do that. That thing, controller mod or something. Yeah, that would make sense. I'm willing to do that because it's not that difficult. I'm just being a negative Nancy. My brain too small. So yeah, Suicune I shiny hunted in Dynamax Adventures. I had the shiny charm, so the odds are meant to be 1 in 100, and it took me 349 Dynamax Adventures to get that thing. So I'm a little bit irritated with Suicune, to be honest. Salamence, Dragonite, Rayquaza as well. Salamence and Dragonite are pseudo-legendaries though, aren't they? Which so I wouldn't count them as like proper legendaries. Rayquaza, yeah. Rayquaza's cool. Shiny Rayquaza is awesome. It's so cool. Bum, bum. My cards are goated. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to get that somewhere. People who have done shiny living dexes are truly like the epitome of humans. I don't know where I was going with that. Like, I genuinely have so much respect because getting certain shinies is tough. It's so tough. I'd either hunt Suicune in silver or fire red because their sprites look great. Is Suicune in fire red? Where? Is Suicune in silver? Really? I did not know this. My knowledge pre like Sinnoh region is lacking because I played Pokemon Yellow when I was really young, but I didn't really get into it. Like, I didn't really enjoy it. And then I remember getting a DS Lite and I got Pokemon Pearl and I loved that game, and that like really got me into Pokemon. There's definitely a bit of a delay with this controller. Pardon me. I still can't tell if that coffee's nice or not. The dogs are in fire red. What the hell? See, my Pokemon knowledge is poo-poo. After you beat the post-game Ruby Sapphire quest in Fire Red, you unlock the beast depending on what started. That's... I did not know this. Well then... Oh, do I want to do this? This is a possibility. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but... So in one game I chose Squirtle, and the other one I chose Bulbasaur. And it's kind of good that Suicune's tied to Charmander, because I already have shiny Suicune. I could potentially go after the other shiny dogs, which would be cool, but I don't know if I want to put that on myself because I got a lot of shiny hunting to do this year, and I'm already behind, and there's other games I want to play as well, and I'm like, I'm starting to get stressed. Let me bring up, right, Google Slides. I've got all my shiny bingo board and my Google Slides. Let me bring that up. It's a long reset. That's the thing, I'm also shiny hunting Arceus in BDSP, and that is a long reset as well, and I've only got it set up on one Switch. If I could get to that point in my like other game, I think I'd have to restart, and that's just a long time as well. But I'm so here for the double shiny hunting. I think it's definitely the way to go. So you can wander to a new route every time you change area, so it's best to pick one route and farm the path. Yeah, for sure. That makes a lot of sense. Anyway, let me go like this. Okay, cool. So this is my shiny bingo board. And we're almost halfway through the year, and I forgot to start recording earlier today. Oh well, I just looked at that. Yeah, we got a long way to go. Also, I can kind of change this to say fire red slash... This is just me being a little bit pedantic. Leaf green. So okay, horrible. That's gonna be horrible. It is horrible. I've been doing it for ages. Horrible. 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 Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Horrible. I believe I used to farm Route 15, but once you encountered it, its location is permanently recorded in your Pokedex maps, allowing you to track which route it jumps to next. Okay, so I think it's similar to in Sinnoh, the something in Sinnoh. I can't remember. My brain is not braining today. There's barely any on my bingo board that are going to be like nice to do, unfortunately. But I've done this to myself. I can't really complain. Oh, there we go. I brought this upon myself. I think if I do a bingo board next year, I'm gonna a couple rules. Only one soft reset. I think I'm gonna change it to 9 instead of 16. Bulbasaur gets you Entei, Squirtle is Raikou, and Charmander is Suicune. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't pick. I'm glad I've already got Suicune. Yeah. I think maybe a next year thing, possibly. I don't want to... Oh, definitely not this year. Got too much going on this year. I would be really surprised if I get any of these soft resets done this year. Because my problem is I like soft resetting on stream because I just get to chat. It's basically just a chatting stream, which is fun. But doing it off stream, I get so bored. Are you going to try and get Shiny Ho-Oh? Not this year. Not this year. Maybe next year. I went the wrong way. When I was trying to get to this point, I definitely went the wrong way last night. And I was like, oh, Ho-Oh. Good thing I saved just before and can go the other way. But eventually, I want to get shiny everything. My goal is to have a shiny living dex of all the Pokemon. Which was my... So I started this goal like Feb last year. And I would say maybe 10% of the way through, which isn't great progress, but it's almost like a lifelong goal. If I can, you know, it might take me 50 years, but if I can get there eventually. Did I reset on one? God damn it. If I can get there in 50 years, then I'll still be happy with it. I love shiny hunting because just seeing those different colored pixels just makes my brain happy. Happy brain. Hello? Okay, this was just a little bit delayed. We're gonna have to wait a sec for it to catch up. I say it's delayed. I'm the one pressing all the wrong buttons. Yippee! The other problem with it being so hot is I get a drink out of the fridge and within like an hour it's so hot already. Glug, glug, glug. 2004. I was 10 years old. Those were the times. Oh, how are you feeling at the moment, sir? You feeling any better? Bum, bum, bum. We're nearly at 100. Yippee. One more reset. I should have got my... Was an absolute stumble across words. I should have got my substitute plushie for good luck. I'll go get him in a minute. He's so cute. This is my first 8192 hunt. That's why I wanted to do the double shiny hunting, because otherwise I'll be here for 10 years. I also have the worst shiny luck, as my viewers know, so anything I can do to increase my odds, and this is the only thing I can do to increase my odds in this game, I was like, I'm willing to do it. The only way to increase my odds more would be buy more switches, and I'm not willing to do that. Plus, I don't think I could control more than 2 games. I'm already struggling with that. Yippee! We're over 100. I pressed all the wrong buttons. We're over 100. Yippee! Yippee! Are you a shiny hunter, Humble? If so, are you hunting anything at the moment? It's taken like no time to get to 100. That's actually awesome. Maybe this won't be as long a hunt as I thought it was going to be, which is cool. So I've still got 14 more shinies to get this year, and just over 6 months to get them. So I think it's doable. It's just all dependent on how the soft resets go. Yeah, I'm hunting Munchlax in Platinum and Celebi in Crystal. Also, Munchlax in Platinum is the honey tree method. I think that's the only way you can get Munchlax. And is the Celebi in Crystal, is that a soft reset? I've never played Crystal, and so many people have told me to, because apparently it's the best Pokemon game, and one day I will get to it. I've got so many Pokemon games still to play, which is really exciting, to be honest. I think getting to play a certain gen for the first time is such a magical feeling. Both soft resets, yeah. What's your favourite shiny hunting method and least favourite? For me, soft resets is my least favourite, because I just feel like I'm not really playing the game. I think it's fun to do on stream because you get to chat a lot, but my favourite is, I really enjoy Dynamax Adventures, even though I have bad luck with it. I think they are a lot of fun, and you can do them with friends. Oh. Oh, there we go. Also, for anyone new here, if you're enjoying the stream, please feel free to follow. No pressure though. Also, for the rest of today, if you watch for 2 hours, you get a cute little fire red inspired Pokeball badge. And then if you gift or subscribe, you get a leaf green one. But I wanted to do the fire red one as well, so it was and I never want to pressure people into subscribing. But watching's free, and then you still get a little reward for watching. So yeah, you get a cute little fire red Pokeball badge, designed and created by me, so it is truly horrific and bad. But it's got character, it's cute, you know? Right. I know I'm definitely pressing the button now. I feel like earlier on there might have been a couple that I didn't do, which was a bit whoopsie daisy, but that's fine. I know some people who will shiny hunt and won't like count at all, but I'm a very like statisticy person. So I like knowing the number. The number makes me happy. I've got a spreadsheet with all of my shiny hunt, well not all of them. Some shiny hunts with how many resets I've done and yeah, kind of how long it took me to get it. Bum, bum, bum. What's your favorite shiny that you've ever gotten? Da, 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 da. Favorite method is probably let's go catch combos, and least favorite method is sandwiches. Ooh, interesting. I like the concept of the catch combos, but it's so easy to like break it, or well, it's not so easy to break it. All you have to do is run away from a Pokemon if you accidentally get into it. But again, it's just I like that when that game first came out, people were like, oh, you just have to get to this chain and then anything after that has this increased odds, and then it found out to be no, it's just the next one that you encounter, so you have to keep the catch combo going. My issue with the Let's Go games is money, in terms of I was just always running out of Pokeballs and running out of money to buy Pokeballs, so I was having to grind the Elite Four again and again and again. I just wish there was a better method of earning money in that game. Maybe there is, and I just haven't done enough research. Least favorite being the sandwiches is interesting. I think it's one of the easiest ways to get shinies. What about it makes it your least favorite? I always forget I can press start then to speed that little bit up. I just don't like Scarlet and Violet. Honestly, that's fair. I think trying to play those games when they first came out was a horrific experience. I remember like clipping through the floor and it just being so buggy. But playing them on Switch 2 is a much more enjoyable experience. As games, I find them really fun. It's just a shame that the graphics are kind of meh. But I think a lot of the mechanics are really fun, and like Area Zero was awesome. I still need to finish the DLC for those games. I swear sometimes I press start and it just doesn't quite do it, but it's whatever. Oh, I didn't there we go. No, I was like, I'm going to do a prediction earlier, but it's definitely too early on in the hunt to be doing that, because there is no way I'm getting this before. Well, there was no way I was getting it before 100. To radar hunt. Yeah, me too. That's on. So on my bingo board, that is one of the hunts I'm going to do and one of the methods. Because radar hunting does look really fun. At first I was like, maybe I should radar hunt all the EVs and get all the evolutions, but that's just a bit too much. I think radar hunting, it seems, what's the term? Easy to learn, difficult to master. Over an hour? What's up? Also, hello. What's up, Buttercup? Bum, bum, bum. How goes it? Yeah, it's going well. Very, I'm liking how fast this reset is. It's making this an enjoyable experience. So yeah, I got to Lugia on both games last night whilst playing Overwatch, like in between games. I was like, I'm gonna get there. It wasn't that difficult to get to at all. I probably could have done it on stream yesterday, but you don't know what you don't know, as the saying goes. Or if that does, I can't talk today. If that's not how the saying goes, I've just made new saying. Yeah, it's going well. I can definitely do more than 100 resets an hour. It's just I'm getting used to like the button combos for everything, and I've taken like a break or two. So I think this is actually going to be, in terms of all the soft resets I'm doing, even though this is the highest odds or the lowest odds, I always get confused between that. I think this one's going to be the one I get first. What are the odds in BDSP? Is that 8192 or is that 4096? I think it's 4096. Because when I shiny hunt Piplup, I will be doing double. It's just Arceus. 4096. Okay. It's just Arceus is the only soft reset I won't be double hunting, which is a shame, but it's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. I need to go get another coffee in a minute. I'm sleepy. EP. So I'm very like critical of everything at the moment, but I hate that I can't lean back in my chair. 3-stream streak. Woohoo! Appreciate you. I don't know if everyone's streaks got reset when I had so long off. If so, apologies. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, probably. Oh. Hi, Lugia. How's it going, girl? No, we're not starting that. We're not starting the, like, getting close to insanity 130 resets in. That's not... That's not the vibe we're going for right now. Got this. I do got this. I'm feeling positive about this one. I don't know why. I just am. I keep on talking about Arceus because that's like a something I know I need to go back to, and I don't want to, but I need to, and I do want to. Like I don't want to, but I really want shiny Arceus so badly. This is the one. This isn't the one, but can you imagine? But I feel good about this hunt. I don't think it's gonna take too long. I reckon in like a month I'll get it. Which isn't too bad. I'm mostly gonna do this one on stream, I think. I might do some Arceus off stream. I don't know how many times I've said this already today, but I really want to get a shiny on stream, one of the ones that I've been hunting. Because obviously I got Suicune and Mr. Mime both off stream. But at least I'm making progress. This is the one or else, says Piplup. Okay, Piplup. I'll do what you say. You're in charge here. That's already in my head. That didn't take long. Excuse me. What's everyone's plans for the day? Just chilling. Gaming, maybe. I get my oldest tonight. I haven't seen her in a week. Oh, yay! Yay that you get to see her. You got doing anything fun? I was messing around on ChatGPT and asked it to turn my logo into a Pokemon and can't complain on how it turned out. Have you like popped it in your Discord or anything? Or send it to me on Discord if you haven't. I want to see. Wild Lugia appeared. Whoa, calm down. Did it turn it into like a brand new Pokemon, or did it turn it into a Pokemon that already exists? If I, for next stream, if I set up like a Spotify playlist where people can add songs to it, is that something people would want to do? Yeah, I want to pay someone to make my logo, and I think what ChatGPT looks like just as good. Well, I disagree with that statement because we shouldn't be using AI to create things that people can create. Like, I fully support artists over over AI. Since it's taking jobs away from artists. So I would rather use an artist. But I think it's interesting. It's good to use it as like a concept. Like maybe you don't quite know what you want it to look like, and using AI to get a concept. Not particularly. I think why should we? So my opinion on AI music is a bit convoluted because there is someone I know who uses an AI. He's like programmed an AI to stream, and from that they've created some music, but I wouldn't necessarily call that AI music because there's so many humans behind the scenes still doing that it's more like an AI voice. But there's so much AI music slop on Spotify now. I'll get to the end of a playlist and then Spotify will just recommend some random artists and put them on, and 9 times out of 10 that is now AI music. And it's the people need to be open and honest about what it is. If it's AI music, say it's AI music. It's just that sort of thing. I hate dishonesty more than anything. I 100% agree with paying artists. I just want to mess around and see what we come up with. Yeah, see, I do that sort of stuff as well. Because sometimes you don't know what you want things to look like until you see it. So I think using AI for a concept is a great way to go forward, but I fully think you should be paying artists to actually create these things. I think that's the point. I'm trying to make... Oh my god, that's so cute! Oh, that's so cute and so cool. I love that. Love. Anyway, let's not get into an AI debate. Not worth it. I will say one final thing on the matter. AI is a tool that is sticking around and won't go anywhere. How each person uses that tool is up to them. End of conversation. I do have more to say on the matter, but I won't because otherwise we'll be here for ages. I, I'm, I'm I'm really excited to stream some Final Fantasy next month because I know a lot of people are. Oh, ads, sorry. Forgot to warn everyone. I know a lot of you guys haven't played any Final Fantasies, and as you all know, like, it's one of my favorite gaming franchises. I realised though, so I've been watching someone play Final Fantasy VIII for the first time, and well, I love Final Fantasy VIII. It's not one of my favourites. But at the end of every Final Fantasy game, I cry like a little baby. And you are all going to see me cry like a little baby at the end of Final Fantasy X. And I don't know if I'm... Not even like cry like a little baby, like proper ugly cry. Oh, were you guys watching play Final Fantasy X? No worries if not. I think for that, I'm going to actually do like a proper... Not 100% playthrough, but as much of a playthrough as I can do. And I'm going to actually put that on YouTube as like a Let's Play series. So I need to make sure to press start recording, which I forgot to do today. And then I was like, we're already 45 minutes in. There's no point me starting recording now. Played a few, but always stopped part way through. That's fair enough. See, I grew up with those games. One of the first games I ever played was Final Fantasy VII, like with my siblings. So for me, it's very nostalgic. I love those games so much. I think they are JRPGs, which is Japanese role-playing game, and more than anything, sorry, they are story games with turn-based combat, which is not everyone's cup of tea, and I fully understand and accept that. But I'm so excited to play it on stream because I've only done Pokemon stuff so far. I want to try Kingdom Hearts. I have not played all the Kingdom Hearts games because I really struggle with them, especially the first one. The first one's so goddamn hard. Also, this is no spoilers because this is like the first 10 minutes in the game. At the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1, you are presented with a choice. There is a sword, a shield, and a staff, and you have to choose one. And it will like increase your powers in that area. So it's either attack, well, strength/attack, defense, or magic. Most people will pick magic on their first playthrough, and then you have to choose one to give up. So most people either give up the sword or the shield. I beg of you, if you play Kingdom Hearts for the first time, don't choose magic. Choose attack. Pick the sword and give up magic. It is going to be your easiest playthrough if you do it that way, and not like so easy that it makes it like baby mode. It just makes it actually playable. And hello, Wick. How's it going? Have you got today off? Sorry, just rambling about Kingdom Hearts. I would pick sword. Okay, good. Because as well, this isn't me being sexist, but I see so many girlies play the game, and 9 out of 10 times the girlies will pick the staff. This is what I did as well. Because who doesn't love magic? Everyone loves magic. You're like, oh, magic in a game? Hell yeah. And it just makes the game so much harder. My brother made a Keyblade in Metals class. That's so cool. So my other... I need to play Kingdom Hearts 3. The reason I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet is because Kingdom Hearts 4 hasn't come out yet. And we've been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 4 for forever. So maybe later in the year I'll do a whole Kingdom Hearts playthrough as well. That would be really fun. Hello, Ben. Happy Monday. Has everyone got today off? I know some people are working, but have the majority of people got today off? Or did you work this morning, Ben? I know you're an early morning worker. Also, do you have pictures of the Keyblade your brother made? Because if so, I want to see. Watched my older brother play 1 and 2 growing up. I never got the chance. So yeah, I had that with some games as well. I watched my brothers play like all of Halo together. They would always do like the joke playthrough, and I played a little bit of Halo, but not so much. I more so just watched them play it. But Kingdom Hearts has one of the most convoluted storylines in any gaming series ever. You worked today. You're all done with work now, right? How was it? I hope it wasn't too bad. I doubt it. I wonder if he even still has it. That's a shame. That would have been cool to see. Halo 2 is my go. I played a little bit of Halo, like, multiplayer online, but I wasn't great at it. I was much more of a, like, Call of Duty gamer. LAN parties. Ian parties. Yeah, I know what LAN parties are, I've just never done one myself. We are making short work of this. I can't believe... For me to get to 150 resets in Arceus would take, what, like 2-3 hours or something? I kind of want to go on another Kingdom Hearts tangent. I've seen so many people play those games recently, and it has made me want to give them another go. Kingdom Hearts 2 was my favourite one. There's so many like games in between as well. It doesn't just go like Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 3. It goes like Kingdom Hearts 1. I couldn't even tell you what's in between everything. It's just, there's a lot going on. These headphones hurt my head after a little while. Hi, Lugia. You mentioned the 3DS. Did you play the 3DS spin-offs? No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't own a 3DS as a kid. I've only got a 3DS for the first time at the end of last year. The only games I bought for it are Pokemon games. And then I got a couple DS games that I did play as a kid but was never able to beat. So I got Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings, which is like a Final Fantasy XII spin-off game. And I also got Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, because again, a game I wasn't able to beat as a kid. So it's nice to be able to go back and beat those games. But no, I have seen the... I know there's so many Kingdom Hearts games. But with the version that you buy on Steam, you get quite a lot of them. And I think any of the ones that are on like maybe smaller consoles like the 3DS or the DS, is it worth playing them, or is it worth just watching like a playthrough or like the scenes from that game to get a vague idea of the storyline? Because I know in certain ones of these games, these like smaller games give a lot of like story points that you need to witness. You can get them on Steam. Yeah, you can get the Kingdom Hearts games on Steam. It's like 365. No, that's an actual game. Yeah, if you're on Steam and put in Kingdom Hearts, it's like a bundle where you get... Wait, I'm sorry, I'm now doing this. I'm now looking on Steam. Kingdom... Oh, I just searched for Kingdom instead of Kingdom Hearts. Silly me. Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, it's like Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 remix, and there's so many games within it. You get Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, 358 over 2 days, Birth by Sleep, and Recoded. So you get like you get 6 games. It's currently £40, but it normally goes on sale relatively often. Not sponsored by Kingdom Hearts. Did you get the shiny yet? I did not get the shiny yet, but we're making good progress. Back in my day, they were on PlayStation exclusive. Yeah, back on my day too, but a lot of games these days. So PlayStation... What's the right phrase for this? A lot of games are moving away from the exclusivity because at first they thought it like increased their revenue, but in the long run it doesn't. Because I think a few years ago, people would be like, oh, I really want to play this game. Okay, I'll get this console that it's now on. Whereas now, a lot more people aren't like that. I feel like a lot of people are like, well, no, why would I buy a whole console to get this one game? A lot of more games are available on PC now, which is really good. So even like the Final Fantasy games, like the Final Fantasy 7 remakes were PlayStation exclusive for a few years, and then they brought them to PC. Now some of them are on Switch. Well, Switch 2, I don't know how well they would run. But I know for the part 3 of the Final Fantasy 7 remake, that won't be exclusive. So that should be available on everything all together, which is really cool. Back in my day. I really need to work on some clips and stuff today. I need to do some work. I also need to go to bed early tonight because I have to get up relatively early tomorrow. Me buying a Switch just to play Pokopia. Yeah, but you also got like other Pokemon games, didn't you, that you wanted to play? I think buying a console to play a genre of games or a franchise of games is fair to buying it to play a single game. But then again, even that, like, at the end of the day, do what you want. If something's going to bring you happiness, do it. Yippee! 160. I'm also gonna have to go get more fluids. I don't know why I said it like that. I am just so thirsty. This is all I did yesterday. I just sat here and like drunk coffee and water all day. I'll go when it gets 200. A couple of years ago, I bought an Xbox just so I could play Halo. A couple of years later, they announced it'd be available for PlayStation. That's so typical. It's always the way. That's the thing. So I brought a 3DS at the end of last year so I could play all the Pokemon games that I missed. And when I saw that Fire Red, Leaf Green were coming to Switch, I was so happy. But part of me was like, does this mean all the other, like, older Pokemon games are going to be coming to Switch? So I was in two minds. I was like, I'm really happy that it, like, hopefully that is the case because that's awesome. You've got home integration and all that stuff. And then part of me is like, oh my god, did I waste my money on a 3DS and all these Pokemon games? But I don't think I have, because I think being able to play a game on the original console that it came out on is really fun, and having a 3DS is just cool. Me to Xbox after that announcement. True. Switch 2 is not worth it. I disagree. I think Switch 2 is so worth it. I think it's a great console. In terms of like screen size, like it is definitely a step up from the original Switch. I play both my Switch 1 and 2. Sometimes I prefer playing on my Switch 1 because it's like fits in my hands better. It's not as heavy. But certain games look so much better on the Switch 2. Especially like all the open world Zelda games, so Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I definitely think it's worthwhile. But again, each to their own. Everyone's got to make decisions for themselves. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know what I'm going to go to today. I think, to be fair, even getting over 100 is huge progress. And maybe I'll go to like 250? Unsure. We shall see. See how I'm feeling. So I think the sun's starting to go away here. It looks a bit more like clouded over. Oh, my shoulder hurts. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic. I'm ready for this cough to go away so I can play games again. What are you gonna play? Sorry, I need to like properly... My shoulder really hurts all of a sudden. Okay, there we go. That'll do. That'll do. Good enough. I think it's because I'm sat forward. I need to sit back more. Go, apple! Just chucks an apple at Lugia's head. Oh yeah, radical red, but I actually did research this time and doing what other people did. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I just didn't press A in one game. Whoopsies. I need to do research on how to control 2 switches with one controller. That will make my life just a little bit easier. I will say this for the millionth time. I love how quick it is to reset, and there's... Why don't all the, like, recent games have this reset feature where you just press 4 buttons and bam. It's so nice. I hate having to, like, close the game, reopen it, and it doesn't take that long, but it's a bit poopy. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know why my shoulder's hurting so much. It's not fun. Not fun. Right, concentrate. Got this. Oh, wrong button. Whoopsies. Game might be too hard though. Well, I think the most important thing is that you have fun with it. That's why I game, because I enjoy it. Even with soft resetting, maybe I don't enjoy the process, but I enjoy the end result. I'm so thirsty. I need water. I'm like a plant. I need to be watered. My hair is just... I don't know what the hell it's doing today. It's doing something. Okay, the next reset I want a time because I swear it's like 20 seconds or something super fast. Maybe 30. So I'm such a statistics person. I'm like, I have to know all the details. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. And go! Go, 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 go! I think it might be like 30 seconds per reset, which is crazy fast. Also dependent on how quickly I can press buttons, which is, yeah, the determining factor in all of this. Okay, yeah, it's about like 30, 35 seconds, which is pretty fast for a reset, I think. Pretty speedy. Okay, I am just gonna go get water after this one. Me sat here being like, no, I'm gonna get to 200, but if I need water, I need water. And that's just the way it is. Right, let me like reset it to get to just before I do the thing. Do the thing. Okay, cool. I'll be back in a second. I'm not gonna do my bureau back screen. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna get some water. BRB.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy! Fine, fine.
Bobby!
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
redeeming all the things. Also, I got Floop. You can sit down here.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
So good. Who's that Pokemon? I've got... I don't know if you were here when I said this earlier. I've got an idea for a couple more of them, but they're like Final Fantasy X related, and I think I'll add them when I stream Final Fantasy X. I also changed the price of some stuff, so I brought down the price of the Overwatch stream from 1 million to 100,000. I also added a new one, which is 50,000, which is for me to do a presentation of my choosing, because you know I love a presentation. Plus, then I can make videos of it. I never made a YouTube video of my second Suicune presentation, but I think that's because I was really anxious at the time, so I kind of rushed through the presentation. But I love doing a presentation. I love making a presentation. I'm sure I can think of things to do for said presentation. Also, I got more water. I need to remember to put it this side, not this side. Bum ba dum bum. Yeah, and one thing I will do is I'll set up a like community Spotify playlist, so next time we Shiny Hunt we can listen to music and people can add their own songs to it and stuff. I think I'm gonna do it that subscribers can freely add songs, and then followers, it will be a channel point redemption, just to stop any spamming. I'm probably gonna go to like 250, 300 today. I think that's a good progress. If I do, it's say 300 per stream, I think we should make okay progress. I don't know when I'm going to be live again after today. It probably will be Sunday, but we shall see. I also updated my schedule today, so I'm like back from holiday, even though it was more sickness leave than anything else. I won't be doing... I would love a presentation as to why your favorite shiny is your favorite. Oh, okay. I'll consider that for sure. I don't know what my favorite... I do that sometimes. I accidentally press reset instead of start. Right, okay, let's get this one up here. Yeah, I think I would have to do like why these shinies are my favorite shinies, because I've got a few. I don't think I've got a single favorite shiny Pokemon, but I really like Ice-Cube. It's a shame that some of my favorite Pokemon don't have the best shinies, unfortunately, but that's okay. We are speeding through this. Or why this is your favorite Pokemon. Yeah, I could do that. Again, I think I'd probably do like, these are my favorite 6 Pokemon, because Psyduck is a great shiny, but like the Piplup shiny is a bit meh. Duraludon, one of my favorite Pokemon, its shiny is super meh, unfortunately. Ice-Cube's got a good shiny. Like, I like any sort of pink. Thing is, though, for a lot of the reasoning of like, why is this shiny Pokemon one of my favorites? The reasoning is going to be because it's pink. And then we move on to the next one. What about this one? Also because it's pink. Pink. Yeah, I want a shiny Duraludon, but it's hard to tell in Scarlet and Violet. Or yeah, that's the problem. Like, shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet is super easy. Apart from the ones that it's hard to see. I wish they had the shiny noise like they do in Arceus and ZA. I just... You can tell my brain's going burr because I keep on resetting instead of pressing start. I get confused. Right, so right. The shiny noise, I think it's specifically the one from Arceus, is my like notification noise on my phone, which makes me really happy. Bum, bum, bum. so speeding through this. Look at me go. How did you do that? So you have to download like a MP3 or MP4 of that noise, which you can find online, or you can record the noise yourself. And then when you're in like your video editing software, you like convert it to that specific file type. And then most phones have an option to like add your own sound or something, so you have to just download it to your phone and then you can add it that way. It was actually quite straightforward. And my ringtone is from an anime. It's from ReZero, starting life from zero, because the main character in that, Subaru, he has like a old school mobile phone and it's his like the sound he has in that phone. Also, yay, we hit 200. Yippee! Absolutely speeding through. If we're doing this in Arceus, I would have done what, like maybe 50 or 60 by now. Bum, bum, bum. I'm also getting so good at pressing 8 buttons at once. I'm such a pro. I'm going to put that on my CV. Pro button presser. Not even pro gamer? Gamer. Can't talk. So for the Final Fantasy X stream, the 25th anniversary is on a Sunday, and I cannot get through that game in one day. So I'm thinking about taking a few days off work afterwards, and I'm just going to stream for like 5-6 days, which might be a bit too much for me, but I think with that sort of stuff, you don't know until you try. And I would really like to do it all like in a week. I think that would be really fun. So yeah, that's something I'm considering. It's still a couple months away because it's like July 18th or July 19th. But I think that'd be a really fun thing to do. And I love that game so much that I think I would just have a really fun time with it. It wouldn't be so much of me yapping. It'd just be me concentrating on one of the best games and the best stories ever told. And then for the last day, I won't wear any makeup on stream because I'm going to be crying. I'm going to cry thinking about it. No, I'm not. Just kidding. Teehee. I feel like my energy today's been a bit down. I'm just... I don't know. I don't know what's up with me today. Just not all here. I'm good. I'm fine. I nearly reset then. God damn it. You really hope I am really hyping up Final Fantasy. You don't understand how much of my day I spend thinking about Final Fantasy. I kind of want to do... I kind of do and kind of don't want to do a Claire Obscure playthrough on stream, because that game is all about parrying and dodging, so it's all about timing. And sometimes I find it really difficult to concentrate on the game on stream. And so I feel like that would actually be quite a difficult one to do. But again, I think you don't grow or learn without trying and doing things. The best way to learn is by doing. So maybe I will do it. Yeah, I'm probably going to get to 300 today and then maybe call it there. We'll see. Bum, bum, bum. So, what Eds? I can't even speak today. Oh my god. Odds are what? I've already forgotten. 8126, is it? Someone will have to remind me. Sorry, I'm always doing maths in my head as well. I'm like, if I 8096, thank you. Wait, are you sure? Because I thought it was 4096 for recent generations. Yeah, it's 8192. I'm gonna have to try one. I've only got Steam and Switch. So, a lot of Final Fantasy games you can play on Switch. I would say between from Final Fantasy 1 to 12, they are more than fine to play on Switch because these games are all like either pre-2000s or like around 2000. So the graphics aren't the greatest and Switch, does it justice. And then after that, well, Final Fantasy 13, I would say stay away from Final Fantasy 13 unless you're like a hardcore Final Fantasy fan because they are great games, they're just very different. I just reset again. God damn it. Sorry, you're gonna get me. I love talking about Final Fantasy. But so the only console that Final Fantasy 13, the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy's on is PlayStation 3 and PC. So I played them on PC earlier, not earlier this year, end of last year, and you have to download so many mods just to get the game to run. It was just constantly crashing. And that's the other problem. If you try and play Final Fantasy X on PC, there's this green screen error, which is basically whenever you watch a cutscene, the cutscene isn't showed, there's just your screen's just completely green. And again, it just requires a little bit of research, but I think most Final Fantasy games run great on Switch. I would maybe say there's so many like different ways to answer this question. I think 10's a great one to start with. 7 is one of the greatest games of all times. Introduced a lot of the world to JRPGs, but the graphics are very like polygon graphics, but a great story. So I would start with 7, 8, 9, or 10, but it really depends. I first played Final Fantasy 9 when it came out in, I want to say the year 2000, something like that. And I didn't actually beat that game until last year because I would just get to a certain point in the story and I'd be bored. So I would stop playing it. And then when I eventually came back to it, I would start again. And this happened for many, many, many years. And then last year I was like, no, I'm going to finish the story. And oh my God, I'm so glad I did. It has got one of the best endings to any game I've ever played. And it's truly incredible. It really depends how you feel about story games because they are, you're playing through a story more than anything else. I think that's why I enjoy them so much. Some people, so a lot of people with the first Final Fantasy 13, they say it's a corridor game. So a lot of the maps you're just like almost running up a corridor, and that corridor can be in different like locations. Like it's a like forest corridor or a grassy forward corridor or something like that. And then I've heard people say the same thing about 10, and I just don't feel that way about 10. But it is very like, you go from point A to point B to point C to point D. There's maybe not a lot of like open world exploration, but it gets to a point in every Final Fantasy game where like the map opens up and you can kind of go and explore freely. Man, I love those games so much. I'm so excited. I will never shut up about Final Fantasy, and I'm so excited to be able to like share my favorite game of all time with you all in a couple months' time. What perfect timing. And then yeah, maybe a bit later on in the year we do like a Kingdom Hearts playthrough. That'd be really fun as well. I wonder if there's any Kingdom Hearts 4 news. Extra hard mode. Hell no. I am not that sort of gamer. I'm going to play it on easy mode. No, I'm joking. I will play it on normal mode. So in Kingdom Hearts, the like extra hard mode is called like proud mode or something. And hell no. Hell no. Because y'all are going to see me rage even on normal mode. That game truly requires patience. Extra impossible mode. Nope. Do not sign me up for that. Press start. I'm pressing start. Press A. Press B. Yes, make it a redemption. Hell no. You make it a redemption on your channel. I'm not doing that. That is... just no. Just N-O with a capital N and a capital O, you know? No, never. Exactly! You can't tell me to do something. You know, Elden Ring. Okay, so a while ago, it would have been said I can't talk today. Jesus Christ. I would always say I'm never going to play Elden Ring. Not my type of game. Don't have the patience for it. Although Clair Obscur is not the same category of game at all, playing Clair Obscur taught me patience in gaming and just made me a better gamer overall. So I would actually like to play Elden Ring and like Souls-like games at some point in the future. So maybe at some point. Maybe. What's the easiest Souls game? We'll start with that one and see how that goes. Because yeah, I have a lot more patience now than I did a few years ago. Patience is definitely something that can be learned. Or just play Overwatch. Or just play Overwatch, yeah. True that. I played like 10 hours of Overwatch yesterday. It was a lot. Got lots of Juno in. This was actually me like all day yesterday, just getting here. And so when playing as Juno, when you get when someone like kills you, I don't know if you know what the term like ragdolling is in video games, you know, where like your character just basically flies all over the place. So that was just me in Overwatch yesterday. It was a lot. I'm so glad I added new emotes. It makes me so happy. Oh wow, Lugia appeared. I really want to get to 300. I think we can get to 300 quite quickly. After the whole trading fiasco yesterday, I now worry. I'm like, is shiny hunting actually interesting to watch? Maybe more so than trading. It's a similar thing of you're just doing the same stuff over and over again. But I do treat shiny hunting streams as like they're more so just chatting streams. But when there's days like today when there's not much going on in my brain, I like struggle to talk a little bit. And I just end up going on tangents about Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. I've also, sorry, talking about favorite game franchises. I've also got a Zelda game to play that I haven't played yet. I need to play that at some point, but that's probably going to be an off-stream game for me. I just need to get around to it. I also really want to replay Final Fantasy, not Tears of the Kingdom. I 100%ed Tears of the Kingdom last year, which I'm really proud of myself for doing. No, it's... Oh my god, I can't remember what it's called. Like, let me go find it, because it's going to bother me that I can't remember what it's called. Oh my god, you did? Yeah, I did. That was really fun. It is. It's this game. And I realized, okay, you probably can't see it. It's Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. I literally bought it on release day and never got around to playing it. The only game I came close to 100%ing was Mario Wonder. Oh, okay. I haven't really played many Mario games. I love 100%ing a game. I am a completionist. I am a side quest girly. I will do everything a game has to offer. I also completed 100%. I 100%ed Clair Obscur last year. Really proud of that one. Because that was tough in some points. I love doing everything a game has to offer, you know? Could never. I want to, but I could never. I love it. I love it so much. I need to go back to ZA. I like 100% id the mainline game, but I've done most of the DLC. I just got stuck shiny hunting. Where is yon? I need to go back to that. So many games which I started shiny hunting and I'm like, I need to go back to it. But yeah, part of me really wants to play Kingdom Hearts on stream now. I will do a poll on my Instagram later today and ask if people next Sunday would rather watch me do more Lugia shiny hunting or do a Kingdom Hearts playthrough. Because I love a poll and Instagram's where I have the biggest audience, so I feel like it's the best place to do things like that. So I'm now writing this down. If I don't write notes, I will forget. Shiny Hunt Lugia. I've seen so much like Kingdom Hearts, so many new people playing Kingdom Hearts recently, and that just makes me very happy. Oh, sometimes I can press all 8 buttons at once, and sometimes I can't. It's tough out here. Bum, bum, bum. I'm really struggling to press all the buttons on this controller. How long have you had your cough for now? I feel like it's been a little while. Oh, I've got the dentist this time next week. How fun. That's something to look forward to, isn't it? I hate the dentist. How long are you going for today? Until I hit 300. Thank you so much for following. Marco Holism. Wholesome. I can't speak. I'm gonna call you Marco. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Yeah, I think until I hit 300 today. And I can't believe I've done this so quickly. Like, I feel today there's nothing going on in my brain. I'm just repeating myself. The fact that we've got to this point this quickly is huge. One thing I want to get more comfortable with is this may be a bit, I don't know. I want to get more comfortable being on stream makeup free. Because I would love to be able to stream like an hour or two every day, like a short stream every day, so I can like really get into these soft resets. But my problem is it takes me like an hour to get ready for stream because I'm like, I have to wear makeup. And that's so like vain and kind of sad, to be honest. But hey, people are comfortable with whatever they're comfortable with, and that's just what makes me comfortable being on camera. But, you know, as I've said today, to get more comfortable with doing things, you've just got to do things. And that's really as simple as it is. I mean, we've almost done 50 in 15 minutes. That is huge. Huge, huge shiny gaming out here. Da, ba, da, 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 da. I'd like to see you live more often, but completely understand. Well, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I would like to be live more. I just need to find a way to quit my day job and still have money to pay my rent. That would really be the dream. I don't know if I should talk about this, but I want to talk about it anyway. Probably gonna end up losing my job in the next couple of years just because of like where I work for is going through like a restructure and stuff like that. But I'm hoping like I would get some money for leaving, and that would hopefully like keep me afloat for at least a couple months, and then I could at least stream for like full time, at least for a short period of time, and to see if it's something I would want to do full time, because I love streaming so much, but I do also love my day job. There's just not enough hours in the day to do everything you want to do. I wish I didn't have to sleep. I wish I didn't need sleep, but I do, and I need a lot of sleep. I can't believe I slept for almost 10 hours last night. It does not feel like I did. Crazy. Bop, bop, bop. Sorry. Yippee! 250! 250 in a day is wild. Wild. My goal with Lugia is to get up to like half odds, and if I haven't got it by then I'm gonna focus on something else for a bit, get a nice easy hunt out of the way, and then go back into this. Hopefully I get it for half odds. So a third post, I'm not into shiny hunting but love Gen 3 a lot and it's cozy to watch. Why? No need to be sorry. That's perfect English. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I have a love-hate relationship with shiny hunting. No, that's not even true. For most shiny hunting methods, I have a love-love relationship. I love doing it and I love getting the shiny. With soft resetting, it is a love-hate relationship. I hate soft resetting, but it's so worth it for the shiny. And unfortunately, I have to soft reset to get Lugia because it's on my shiny bingo board for the year. And I've got way too many soft resets on my bingo board. And if I do a bingo board next year, I'm only going to be doing one soft reset on there. I can't be dealing with 3. Crazy work. But no, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Oh, Lugia appeared. Reset. Welcome in, welcome in. It's 4:45? What the hell? I guess I didn't start until 1:30 today, did I? So I've got tomorrow off work as well. And as much as I'd love to be like, yeah, I'll stream, I've got like an appointment first thing in the morning. I've also got an appointment at the end of the day. So although I'm free for like most of the day, and Stair knows this, I need to sort out my cables under my desk, and let's be real, that's gonna take me hours because I need to change my desks around, which means I basically need to dismantle my entire setup and reset up everything. And I feel like I'm gonna get very flustered. And yeah. So that's my plan for tomorrow. I also really want to play Final Fantasy 16 because I never finished it. And I need to restart it. I've been wanting to do that for a couple of weeks now. So much I want to do. So little time. I'm late for a very important date. I don't know why that was in my head for feeling stressed and having too many things I want to do. I found a Final Fantasy game I want to try. Hell yeah. Let the class know. Which one is it? Let's see. You shouldn't have been able to get that through because I banned 2 terms. I banned it together and I banned it apart. How the hell did you get that through? But like, I'm just gonna ignore that and say, yeah, you should try both Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 6. What? How are you getting it through? Is it because you're a mod? God damn it! So I would so time you out, but I think if I time you out, I have to add you as a mod again. Stop! I think it's because you're a mod. Wait, let me. Try. No, I'm not gonna try. I'm not. We're not. No. 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 I will add that on the list of things to do to sort out. But no, yeah, you should try Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy 7. Both great games. Need to finish Final Fantasy 6. Bum, bum, bum. I've seen quite a lot of content recently where people are like playing through all the Final Fantasy games from Final Fantasy 1 all the way up, and I'm like, that's really cool. I kind of would love to do that as well. 6 or 3? Isn't that the same game? What? Is what the same game? No, they're different games. One's got a 6 and one's got a 3. Oh, ads are starting in a minute, y'all. Oh no, we're behind. Catch up, catch up. Catch up, cats up. Also, I've only got the sound on one game, because otherwise I thought it'd be a bit too much. There we go. Oh, that's true. Sorry, I googled earlier about Kingdom Hearts. Sorry, my nose is really itchy today. I googled earlier about Final Fantasy. Nope, about Kingdom Hearts 4 news, and I just read that apparently we might not get it until after Final Fantasy 7 Part 3 comes out, which makes sense. So many good games coming out. So when Final Fantasy 7 Part 3 comes out, I will be taking 2 weeks off stream to play that game because I don't want to play it on stream because that's a me game. That's a game just for me. And yeah, I will be taking some time off. Some me time off. But who knows when that will actually come out. Might not be. It's the same game. I sent it in Insta. Yeah, wait, let me look. No, they're not. They're not the same game. So when these games first came out, some of them didn't come out in like the western side of the world. So that's why when they first came out, they were called slightly different things. But what is now Final Fantasy 3 is a different game to what is now Final Fantasy 6. They are completely different games. Trust. Also, stop relying on Google's AI to answer your questions for you because 9 times out of 10 it's incorrect information. Because all that is doing is pulling information from the internet without actually like verifying it. Like, go onto Reddit or something. I was always told that because we didn't get all of them. Yes, but now we do have access to all of them. So you can play every single Final Fantasy game now, which is really cool. Really awesome. So I've played Final Fantasy 1, I've never played 2, I've played 3, I haven't played 4 or 5, I played 6, I played 7, I played 8, I played 9, I played 10. Never played... Oh, I played 11 slightly, but that was an MMO, but like an old age MMO. You can't play it anymore, I don't think. I played 12, I played 13, never played 14, because again, MMO, not interested. I played 15, I played 16, but that's not even all the Final Fantasy games. There's prequels, sequels, odd bits and bobs in between. Yeah, a huge franchise. So like if you go onto like the Switch eShop and type in Final Fantasy, both Final Fantasy 3 and Final Fantasy 6 will come up and you'll see that they are different games. They most definitely are. Na 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 na. I'm just quickly going to check the temperature of my Switch 2 because it froze yesterday where it was so hot. It should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know what was wrong with it yesterday. Maybe, oh, I think it was because I was trading and it uses some, like, yeah, online thing. Yeah, so basically, yeah, it was because of thingy mabobbies, how it came out in different parts of the world. But yeah, how Final Fantasy 3 and Final Fantasy 6, as they are now, are different games, I promise you. Like I said, just like look at them on Steam or the Switch eShop and you'll see that they are definitely different games. Na, na, na. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum. Yeah, they did. They did for sure. I mean, Final Fantasy VII was my first Final Fantasy. I played it when I was very little. I had my siblings help me play it because I couldn't really read at the time. And for years, I didn't understand the story of 7, but that's because I couldn't read all the words. And obviously, those games didn't have any voice acting, so you had to read everything. And then going back and playing it now, I'm like, okay, the story's a little bit convoluted, but it's still easy enough to understand. Seven's such a good game still. Pokemon, you still have to read it aloud. Yeah, but I didn't play much Pokemon when I was really little. I tried to play Pokemon Yellow, didn't really like it, and then it wasn't till I got a DS Lite and I played Pearl. And by that point I was what, like 10 or something, so I like could read. I wasn't like 3 years old like I was when I was trying to play 7. No, I didn't like Yellow. It was boring to me. But like I said, I was really little. I can't remember when I played Yellow. It wasn't until I played Pearl that my love for Pokemon truly shined. That's why I don't have much experience in the Kanto region. I've played it in Let's Go, and now I've played it in Fire Red and Leaf Green, and that's kind of my entire Kanto experience. And now I know Kanto like the back of my hand after, as soon as I finished Fire Red playing Leaf Green. I know Kanto so well now. Let's Go was fun. My only like downside with that game is money. Like you're using a lot of Pokeballs to get like these catch combos, and there's not a good way to farm money apart from doing the Elite Four over and over again, which gets a bit boring. I wish there was a better. Because I don't think you get the Versus Seeker in that game. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you don't. So there's no real way to farm money apart from doing the Elite Four again and again and again and again and again. Yeah. Like, that's my only gripe with that game. Otherwise, so much fun. I love the whole, like, riding around on the Pokemon thing. I think that was so well done and so much fun. So, yeah. I don't think there's a bad Pokemon game out there. I don't think there's ever been a Pokemon game, apart from me trying to play Yellow when I was really little. I think if I went back to it now, I would enjoy it. Yeah, I don't think there's no such thing as a bad Pokemon game, in my opinion. I also really want to play Pokemon Snap. So for ages, I didn't want to play it because I was like, that seems really boring. Why would I just want to take pictures of Pokemon? And then I realized in every Pokemon game I play, I always end up taking so many pictures or like doing photo shoots with my Pokemon if I can. Black and White. Okay, I'm still playing through Black and White. Well, White. I played Black a little bit when I was younger, never finished it. And don't have much recollection of it. But I'm playing through White now and I'm really enjoying it. Black and White seems to almost be a bit like Marmite. People seem to either like love it or hate it. It's either their favorite or their least favorite, which is crazy. Well, it's not crazy. Everyone has their own opinions. Yeah, I need to go back to it. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-dum. I just hated all the dialogue that everyone seemed to have. That is fair. I hate games where there's too much dialogue. Where it's almost like, just get to the point. Get to the point of the story. Let's Go was the most beautiful Kanto, in my opinion. But didn't like the battle catch system. That's the thing. I think it's a really pretty game. I love the like colours. It like pops. It looks really like playful and fun. I love the battle and catch system. I'm a catching Pokemon girly over a battling girly. So my favourite Pokemon game is Arceus, Legends Arceus, because of it's mainly just catching Pokemon. So I really enjoyed Let's Go for that reason. Like, it felt like it took up so much of the game. I feel that. I don't think I'm far enough through White to experience that yet, but in any video game, I hate it when there is too much dialogue. When they're just like, it seems to almost be like you're pressing A so much. And it's like, I understand the point of what you're trying to say. Like, shut up. That's why I stopped playing Genshin Impact because, well, one, money, and two, the dialogue was just too much. I don't think dialogue's a problem in most Pokemon games, to be honest. Like in this one, I don't think there's like the right amount of dialogue. It does make me laugh when you beat your champion and he just starts like putting your name at the end of every sentence. I think I commented it on this on both of my Elite Four streams. That's why Red is my favorite character. But he gets to the point. He's snappy. He's so funny. I loved your battle with him before Victory Road and you like whoop his ass and he's like, I think you need more trading. And you're like, me? Me? Like, what about you? It's so funny. He is a really good rival. I just love his like sassiness. Oh, what's your favorite Pokemon, Marco? We always talk about favorite Pokemons here. Crystal is my goat. Battling Red is the best. I still haven't played Crystal and I need to. One day. One of these days. One of these days I will have played every Pokemon game. I'm also really excited for next gen Pokemon. I think it looks so pretty. Very excited. I think they said end of next year. I want it on console. What? You want Pokemon on console? Or do you want Crystal on console? Crystal on Crystal. I can't speak. Solo with Totodile. Crystal on console. Oh yeah. I think I mean, I could be wrong here. This is just my thoughts and opinions and maybe hopes and dreams as well. I feel like with putting Fire Red Leaf Green on Switch, it's potentially the start of them maybe adding more, which would be awesome. I really hope they do that, mainly for the home integration. The fact that you can send your Pokemon from these games to home, even though you can't trade them back, but at least we're one step forward, you know. So what gen is Crystal? Because Fire Red Leaf Green is Gen 3 if I'm correct. I'm really bad at knowing like gen numbers. I get confused. 2. Okay. So it's original, like, it's fire... Nope. It's red, blue, yellow, a Gen 1. Yellow's the follow-up to red, blue. So does yellow still count as Gen 1 then? Crystal is gold, silver. That makes sense. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I see. It's like, I guess yellow is almost like the platinum of Diamond and Pearl. Is that correct? Crystal is the better Gen 2, Emerald is the better of Gen 3, and yes, Platinum. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I like that they used to do that. I think it's a shame they haven't done it in a while. Like for... Well, my knowledge between Sinnoh and... Oh, excuse me. And Sword and Shield is a bit lacking because I haven't played a lot of games in between them. But I'm sad. Obviously, they didn't do it for Sword and Shield. They haven't done it for Scarlet and Violet. I miss that. But then again, it is almost just it's Pokemon are great at doing the money grab. Like, let's be real. I'm sad that for BDSP they didn't do like a... I know some people were really angry that they didn't do Platinum. So like it's the better version. But I really enjoyed BDSP. I think the graphics were super cute. Winds and Waves is $80. Is that for both or one of them? How do you already know what the price is? One. Yeah, it's between 70 and 75 here. So you're saying $80 would be about 60. So we've got an inflated price to you guys. So we're... So like my I-75 would be $100. So you've actually got a pretty good price. Oh, sorry, I've hit my mic. You've actually got a pretty good price compared to the UK. I see leaks all the time. I try to avoid. Yeah, me too. Like I watched the trailer video for it where we saw the start Pokemon, but outside of that, I don't want to see or hear any news. I'm the same for all games. If I see a trailer for something and within like the first 10 seconds I'm sold, I will immediately stop watching the trailer because I'm like, I don't want any spoilies. 70 still it is a lot for one game, and I will be getting both. So in terms of in terms of dollars, I will be spending $200 on those games in total, which is insane. Okay, we are gonna end in a minute here, guys. I wanted to get to 300 and we're nearly at 300, which is actually huge progress in like 2.5 hours. That's not bad at all. I feel like I can probably quite easily do 100 an hour. Oh my god, excuse me. Yeah, my YouTube notifications shut off indefinitely. New Spider-Man movie and Winds and Waves. See, I'm not a I am not a superhero like person. Just doesn't do it for me. My fave games are Gold, Silver, Crystal because it was the first really new game in my Pokemon experience. There was not much information, just in some magazines and rumors. In Europe, we get it later than Japan or US. Yeah, true. I love Johto, the designs of the Gen 2 Pokemons, and the post game encounter with some changes. Yeah, that's a really good reasoning, to be fair. I think I it was very dependent on like what my siblings had because I'm the youngest of four. So if my siblings had a game, I would normally like borrow it and try it out, and I don't think any of my siblings had it. So that's the thing. Part of me, I remember seeing like the gold and silver cartridge, but maybe because I tried yellow and didn't like it, I just didn't. But I would really like to play this game somewhen. So for the 3DS, the only games I'm missing are Soul Silver, Heart Gold, and that's because they are so expensive. New 400. Yeah, we're actually at 300. Yippee! And we're actually going to call it there because I feel like 300 is a good stopping point, you know? Um, yeah, one day I would love to get Heart Gold or Soul Silver, but paying like £125 for a game is kind of insane. Kind of insanity. See you Sunday. Oh my god. Yeah, you definitely see me Sunday. I'm hoping, that's the thing, I don't want to make promises. I don't want to get to that point I was before, being like, I'm going to be live this day, and then it gets to that day, and I'm like, I can't do it. But you'll definitely see me Sunday. Maybe someone before that. I'm going to be doing like, surprise, I'm streaming today kind of thing. I might be live tomorrow depending on how my cable management goes. So realistically, I won't be live tomorrow. Yeah, all done for the day. I think 300 is a good stopping point. I'm really happy that we managed to get to 300 in one day. Um, yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a good rest of your day. How many hours into work are you now, sir? Like 3 hours or something? Maybe four? I hope your day goes speedy. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all as always. And I'm gonna be doing a poll on Instagram to decide whether on Sunday I should do more Lugia shiny hunting or maybe start a Kingdom Hearts playthrough. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram so you can be a part of that, you know? Have a say. Why? Don't play that. That's what you told me to play! I'm just sitting here playing Pokopia. Nice. I'm gonna go play some Overwatch, I think. Oh, Pokopia. I thought you meant about the Kingdom Hearts. I was like, what? Did we not have this conversation earlier? Okay, no, I understand. I understand. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and go. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Appreciate you all. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.